I don't think Target was ready for BTS Army. This is Socratic Rips, and let's do this. And so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Typically I open up Pokemon cards, One Piece cards, but today we're going to be doing an unboxing of a BTS Army Lightstick version 4. So before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And this is a hard product to get. If you were able to get one, let me know down in the comments. Were you able to get one? And how was your experience actually trying to get one at Target? And for me, my wife went to one Target and I went to another Target. I actually got there at 4:30 in the morning. And my wife, because the Target I went to opened up at 7. My wife got there at a different Target around about 7:30, and she waited in line, and people just rushed the back. They just ran to the back, and she was not able to get a light stick. And so for me, that really sucks that that's how people were behaving. They didn't follow an order. They didn't care about who was first in line, second, whatever, But that kind of sucks. However, for me, my experience was different. I got to my Target, it opened at 7. I was there at about 4:30 in the morning. I waited in line. I really communicated with people, and I could tell a lot of people didn't, kind of understand the etiquette of waiting in line for something. So I explained it to people like, hey, I waited a lot in Pokemon lines all the time. And so I just told people like, hey, this is kind of the way the procedure is. And, some people are like, oh, no, it's all free game. And I go, if that's free game, then I'm going to use my size to my advantage. And because I'm about 6'4", 270 pounds, and I'm fast. Like, I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to run faster than you maybe. And you'd be surprised how fast I can run, y'all. But the reason I wanted to keep orders, one, I didn't want people to get hurt. And two, I also recognized that there were, a couple scalpers. And I was first in line, and the two people behind me, yeah, I'm pretty sure they were reselling because they knew nothing about BTS. And the one thing I didn't want was them grabbing like 4 or 5 of these and checking out, separately. And so what I did was, and I told everybody like, hey, let's just orderly line. There's enough to go around because I know a lot of the restocks in my area for these light sticks had about I think 9. The one I went to, they had about 17. They said 26, but they apparently couldn't find the other one. So I'm assuming they got backdoored. But we were able to have orderly line, and they were not even out. And so we had to wait. And when they came out, people tried to rush it. And I was like, wait, everybody stop. And I walked up to the cart, and I told the guy, I know everybody's order. I was first in line. I have a video of it. And he's like, all right. And I just passed them out one by one so nobody could grab extra. I wanted to make sure it was fair for everybody because that's unfair if you're going to have scalpers that are going to just be grabbing multiple ones. So I think I did a good job on it. And I'll be the first to say I'm not the most, biggest Army person out there. But, I got this for my wife. This is for her. And I'm really happy that I'm able to actually get her one. And so we're going to transition into the opening of this. But if you're still here with me, I appreciate you. I was really excited to get one of these for my wife because I know she's a huge BTS fan. And even though she wasn't able to get one, she got one. I don't have one, so hopefully I can get one at another restock or online. But let's see, right? But let's see what's in here. It's weird. Kind of standing in line, everybody's kind of trying to show who's more Army than each other. And everybody's like, who's your favorite? It's just so funny when people don't even know the people's names. But let's see what we have here, y'all. If you're wondering, my favorite is RM. So RM is my bias. I will say that straight out. So let's open up here real quick. Pull out all the products. All right, so nothing else in here. Actually, there is an instruction booklet. Obviously, you have an instruction booklet. I'm going to be real with you guys. I can't read this, but you know what? The best part is we have Google Translate, and then actually the back has other ones. So there's different languages on here. So if you need to look at it. All right, what else does it come with? It comes with a nice carrying bag. Pretty good quality, actually. I mess with it. So you have the Army logo and the BTS logo, which I really like. Let me feel it inside. Same fabric at the outside. So actually it's pretty nice carrying. Nice strap. BTS. So I like that. And then it comes with the pictures. Oh, these are really cool, like little Polaroids. Let me open these up real quick. By the way, if you're wondering, my wife did. She's the one that wanted me to do unboxing. And so she wants me to open these up. Wow. All right, there we go. These look really good. Oh, I passed one up. Yeah, these are pretty dope actually. So again, I mess with these. These are pretty cool. We're gonna put them over here. There we go. All right, on to the main show. Actually, it's weird because you see the reflection of my lights on here. So I'm assuming no batteries come in it. But yeah, the quality feels good. Feels pretty sturdy handle-wise. You know, so it's pretty good balance. So it's not going to be affecting you while you're holding it. So what do we have here? AAA batteries. Oh yes, I have AAA batteries here already. So they do not give you batteries. So if you end up getting one, make sure to grab the batteries while you are there. It'd be very helpful, right? It takes 3 AAA batteries. I don't know if they have different names in different regions of the world, but here in the United States, we call them AAA batteries. If I ever could close this thing up. And if you hear, you got to make sure it clicks one more time. Put it up close to the mic. All right, let's see how it goes. We'll put the band on later on. So nothing. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you got to hold a button. Come on, which one is it? There we go. Let's turn these lights down a little bit here. There we go. So we can get a little bit better of a view. Yeah, so this is kind of a white light, and on the left, you change its colors. Actually, let me turn this light all the way out so we can see it better. There we go. So that's a purple. Yeah, oh, it's like a clock there too. That's pretty cool. We got a blue. Make it RM's face blue. Got like a pinkish color. Red. Oh, that red is super vibrant. That's a good looking red. Yellow. Or gold. It's a kind of a goldish yellow. Green. It's a nice green. And as right now, I'm really digging the color selection they have and the kind of the tones they use. It's kind of a purple. You see kind of like a rainbow. It's kind of hard to see. Kind of like a rainbow around it. Oh, even look how the clock looks here. How it's reflected around that actually the plastic ball. So you're essentially seeing 2 clocks. That's really cool actually. Kind of back to that white with a rainbow. Just pure white. And I think if you see how we do it, I'm pretty sure you hold this button. Now you can. So when you're moving your hands. So if you go this way, it doesn't change. Well, I guess it is changing. So it's a little bit more finicky. So if you're going perfectly horizontal, it ain't gonna change. So if you go this way, I mess with this. This is pretty dope. And let me go off of that. So when it starts flashing like that, it's change modes. So this one you can change like the different how it flashes. I'll give somebody a seizure there. Change the colors here. So this one changes as well, all the different colors. Yeah, this is fire. I'm gonna be real with you guys. If you can get your hands on BTS Light Stick version 4, buy one. Especially if you're going to the concerts, definitely buy one. Me and my wife were going to the Chicago concert the first day. We were lucky enough to get tickets. We pre-booked our hotels. So let me know if down in the comments, are you gonna be actually at day one of the concerts in Chicago? Because so, yeah, maybe we could meet up and, just talk a little bit. Let's see. I think this comes off, somebody says. Oh, it does. So, this comes off. Nothing can go in there, which is interesting. All right. But to be very honest, you guys, like, I think these are fire. The quality is good. I didn't think the product quality was going to be as good as it is. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be trying to get myself one. I'm going to be, trying to figure out a way to get it on Target.com, or I'm going to be checking Target this week since I'm on spring break for school. So I'm going to be checking in the morning to see if I can get myself one. And it really sucks. I know that a lot of people have not been able to get one. But I say if you can get one, and especially if you're BTS Army, this is kind of a thing for you. So my final verdict is if you can get one of these, especially if you're going to the concerts, get one. I think they're pretty phenomenal. They're pretty awesome. I like it a lot. I'm going to be trying to get myself one, like I said earlier. Hopefully I can find one. I'm going to be going every morning to Target. I'm going to be checking Target.com. But let me know if you are going to be going to a BTS concert. What city are you going to be going to and what day? So me and my wife, we're going to be going to the Chicago show at Soldier Field, and we're on day one. I'm pretty excited. I'm loving the new album. Let me know how you're feeling the new album. What is your favorite song? For me, my favorite song is Body to Body right now. I love it. I love the beat. I feel like it goes hard. It sets the tone for the album, in my opinion. But I think this is phenomenal. Quality's good. If you can get one, if you're lucky enough to get one, awesome. If you're not, hey, let's try to help each other out. If you're part of any groups, like whether it's on Reddit or wherever, any army groups, if you get extra one, offer to sell one to somebody for a normal price, right? So let's say I stumble across an extra one, I'm going to reach out to some army groups and see if somebody wants it. Actually, I know somebody who needs one right now, so I'd probably say hey to her, like, hey, I'll sell it to you a normal price. And before you head out, make sure to, hit the like button, subscribe, comment. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Socratic Rips, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.